Alright, I'm going to take advantage of all these little turrets that are around in here that are actually doing nothing. Oh. There we go. Put them up on the roof. Come on, let me get in there. $600. I'm gonna say $250. Target meteors, small ships, characters, stations, enemies. There we go. Yeah, getting confused here. Okay, so that means that the outer skin is, the outer sides are taken care of. Alright, so this actually
Energy critical. Energy low.
Well, I'm sure glad to be inside, because listen to that wind howl. Shoo. Alright, so... I don't know if I'm going to have shown it before, but yeah, here we are. I'm just barely inside. But I was able to make this garage hangar area just long enough that I can fit this all in here. And I had to lower the wheels down in order for me to be able to lock to that connector, but it is locked and it's in here. Batteries getting charged by the oh, wait a second. Those trailer batteries. Turn them on. Okay. Yeah, we get the trailer batteries charged up too. This is what I came up with after I stopped recording before. All of a sudden I got hit with some inspirational concepts, I guess. And I decided to throw some lights in here, use a couple things here or there. Got a locker, weapons locker. Use one of the 2x1 doors here. Got some windows to kind of glance outside. A couple car containers over here. Now this fandangly fancy airlock. I'm gonna cover that up somehow. Something. Oh, maybe that's where I'll put the switch panel for the hangar door here. But this is the airlock for in here. Probably should put a vent in here. This goes outside. Get a nice locker, armor locker there, a locker there, and then we go into the main part of the base. I started doing the ceiling like this. And something that I may not have shown before was the I have a bunch of interior turrets that I installed on the roof. And I also manufactured a bunch of ammunition and threw them in there. So they're keeping a lot of the AI at bay right now. Oh, and it's sealed. So obviously, I mean, you don't hear me with my helmet on. I haven't done anything in here yet. So this is all basic. This is all the same. I did remove the other refinery, so there's only one refinery. But I want to move this, probably move this more out. Maybe another protrusion off the side of the base. I have this wonderful doorway here. Can lead into. I'm horrible when it comes to doing interior design. Sometimes I'll get, just by accident, I'll make something that's really cool, but and what's really changed a lot is up here, because all the space that was open up there is now closed off for the garage. My intention is to basically have a stairwell going up to like a control tower, so that the area down there where those landing pads are at, I'm going to rebuild the landing pads to like real landing pads. And somehow make a nice second floor here. I still do have the remaining chamber here, which I do need to get something set up so that I don't have to keep respawning the camera character. But oh, hey, look, the storm is gone. So I guess I keep walking down this way thinking it's the way to get out. I guess what I need to do is kind of look and see what I can do on the exterior to like promote I wouldn't mind actually narrowing the roof to make it so that you could have like walkways to look down in here. I wouldn't mind that at all because this is pretty wide. And obviously I don't need to have the roof to be way like real wide either. That's an idea. Actually, let me go ahead and put in a button panel. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I had a way to get up there. Oh, I know. I had cheated because I didn't have, you know, I have been toying with the idea of getting the, where is it? AI. Alright, where is it? AI enabled. RoboFactory. Been contemplating putting in a RoboFactory. So that I could get some assistance without having to use the build and repair. Oh, great. I just depressurized the whole place. Can I close that door? I wanted to get... steel plate. Do I have this oriented wrong? That must be what it is. That's good enough. Alright, so, actually... Okay, so I don't know. Let's see here. First, let me finish building this thing. Now, I don't know anything about these other than they exist. Let's give it a brighter yellow color. I don't know if I need to have a specific amount of room there or anything. So, select bot, repair bot, repair bot material, and 10 space credits. Oh, okay, well, I get 22 million, so I guess I'll be alright. How do you select? How do you select what you want? What kind of bot? Oh, okay. Helper. Switch priorities. Okay. Target. What is this? Helper priority. Target or repair? Oh, there we go. Drone bot. Police bot? What the heck is that? Target dummy? I'll do the police bot. Combat bot. Select color. Burr, 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 burr. Helper management store. Okay. We'll clean and restart the mapping process. Police bots. Alright, so let me do the repair. We'll do a drone bot. Bright yellow. There we go. Bright orange. RoboFactory. Toggle block show an inventory screen. Alright, production. There are no assemblers. I need to put an assembler. Alright. Well, that's there. And I need to install an assembler now. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to top off on some energy here. Alright, so now I want to see what possibilities do I have here. If I want to make something so that I'm looking down into that area, go down there real quick. Alright, well I can come down. Alright, yeah. Before I do anything there, let me throw stuff that I don't need in there. That means that I can actually nope, I don't want to do that. This is my design process. Just destroy everything. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll leave that. I think I might leave that. What was it? Was this and this? That? There we go. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so windows. Alright, so we have a couple different types. I'll grab this one. I will grab this one. One by one. All these other things here. I'll save that for the back there. Grab this one. Alright. Here, that. I mean, I like it. And I could do this on the other side. Heck yeah. Let's see, what am I going to do here? I think corridor. I don't want to do those. Passage. Alright, we can do something like that. I don't like the fact that there isn't more expanded on passage type 2. I wish they would have expanded these as well. I mean, these are nice too, but I kind of like the simplicity of these guys. Now, do I do it like that? I mean, I would like to see these with the options of the other passages. So I need interior plates. So I want 1, 2 of those. What's over here? Yeah, we can leave that alone for now. I'm just thinking here. Do I do something like that? Or I got a little bit of an idea here. When I was scrolling down here. Or do I do something like this? I kind of like that. That means I'm going to expand the front face out a little bit, which is fine. I'm going to go with that. I think it's, I don't know, is it old school? I don't know. Nine, no, 8, there we go. That. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but another benefit of not having the real atmospheres mod is that the unknown signals don't burn up anymore. I need to start going and grabbing those. I believe that's the way I'm going to get, so I'll be able to get seeds. Goodness. You know, I've been working all this time with the lights off, and I apologize because I can see okay, but I don't take into account that you can't see. Well, it is airtight. When I looked at the exterior, I'm not too crazy about the shape. So I think I'm going to go with the full block troffer lights, and then continue this up at a 45-degree angle to complement this to go over top and mate with the roof blocks. And then I want to do similar to the other side, just like this. Okay, so I think I've done enough for this episode. I think we'll take a little walk around. You'll see all the little things I did on and off camera here. And then we'll cross our fingers. I can get another episode in a reasonable amount of time. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. So we did put in the control panel, or the button panel here, so we can control the doors. I did put in over here, trying to not move around a whole lot, not a whole lot. Let me slow down my mouse speed here. I put a vent back there, kind of more or less as a way for me to know if I'm airtight or not. But now I have a control. That last button on the button panel over there controls that for depressurization. On both sides, I put this fandangly fancy overlook. We'll go up there. Started off with this side over here, and then I did that side over here. It's kind of the only major things I did back in here. As we walk through, I did eventually put in, I removed the alarmer locker here because it was getting in the way, so I put in an assembler so that I could create some glass and a few more components. Then I threw in a conveyor line to go to the oxygen tank so that I can, instead of wasting all of this oxygen, I can go ahead and stockpile it back in there. What else do I have? Not a whole lot in here. There's nothing in that hangar. Or garage. Garage! There's no way to get in here, but you can see I put some stairs coming down into that way, and I did the same thing on the other side. So now we have, up here is fairly the same. Over here there's no changes. No change. I threw in these beds for my character and for the camera character. Okay, so we have this similar kind of entranceway down into those overlooks. And then over here, you remember that the windows were up along that white band up there, and I had the same blocks under here going the opposite direction. Well, because of the overlook, I needed to have it closed off and everything, so I came up with this, which means I extended the garage in this direction one more block. So we still have nice windows looking outside, but now we don't have to climb up on anything. And then we can go outside and I can show you the rest of what I did, which is really nothing much. Out here, expanded it out. I haven't cleaned up the corners there, but expanded this out by one block. That's kind of what it looks like. The plan is to eventually make this another section to bring the hydrogen tank storage, the assembler and the refinery out here a little bit farther away from the main section. I don't really plan on expanding it too much more, but you never know what happens. Never know. I get inspired. Let's get back in. This thing keeps hobbling over there. Let's get back in. Turn that on. We'll turn the lights off. And so, that's pretty much it for now. I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for showing up.